Oh my goodness! It is so cold!
I've been doing ice baths in my wheelie bin for 2 years, so when I saw these guys do an ice chamber that was minus 140 degrees Celsius, I thought, I have to try this. This treatment is called cryotherapy. It's colder than the coldest place on earth, and me and my mate Angus are going to try it. On the surface, this may seem like a really silly idea, but there are some massive health benefits, and I'll explain those as we go along.
How do you feel about going in minus 140?
Not that excited, just very nervous.
We visited a clinic in London which has the coldest cryotherapy chamber in the world, minus 140 degrees Celsius, which is minus 220 degrees Fahrenheit.
So excited!
So this one is the cryotherapy room.
Alright. Oh yeah, it's tiny.
Wow.
Yeah.
The maximum amount of time in there is 3 minutes. Do you think I'll be able to last that long in this extreme temperature? Before getting in the ice chamber, Dr. E, the clinic's doctor, explained the treatment, and then the nurse Claudia talked us through the procedure.
Suppose, as I mentioned, dry skin is supposed then
Sweating everywhere.
To stop certain parts of our body from literally freezing, we had to wear flannel underwear, gloves, knee-high socks, these snow slipper thingies, 2 headbands to cover our ears, and a face mask to cover our nose.
I like wearing the mask because then you can't see how scared I look.
okay,
Oh, sugar.
minus 126, get ready.
And we had to make sure we had no jewellery, body lotions or any perspiration, otherwise these would literally freeze on our body.
Getting rid of all the sweat in case my armpits freeze.
Then we started the 3-step treatment. First we had a Theragun massage to warm up our connective tissue, tendons, ligaments, and then it was ice chamber time.
I am really nervous.
Are you?
Yeah. I hate this kind of thing. It's the suspense.
When is minus 30, okay? Get ready.
Angus went first. He went in at minus 120 degrees Celsius and had the timer set for 3 minutes. The nurse advised minus 120 because Angus doesn't do cold water therapy regularly.
3, 2, 0. Okay.
That is a mind game. That is cold.
Angus lasted the full 3 minutes, then warmed up in front of the red light therapy. I might make a separate video about red light therapy in the future. Let me know if you'd like to see that.
It's my nipples more than anything. Oh my lord. They're like icicles. I am cold the whole way through.
Oh my goodness, it's like you've come out of a freezer. What's your instant reaction about being in there?
Fun. Up here. Really fun. Because yeah, that's hard. My nipples are so cold.
Then it was my turn. Because I do ice baths most days, Claudia said that I could go down to the maximum of minus 140 degrees Celsius. When booking this, I was pumped about going down to this temperature, but at this moment, I can't say I felt great about it.
I don't know what to say just because I am nervous, but
Okay,
I just need to go in. Oh!
Guys.
Oh no! Oh my god! Oh my goodness! It is so cold!
Okay.
There we go.
My heart was beating really fast. How would my skin not freeze? Was this actually a good idea? This is a good moment to ask, would you try this? Maybe you have already. Let me know in the comments. So while I go into the actual freezing chamber, which was quite small by the way, and just to let you know, I wanted to take my GoPro, but I wasn't allowed. Here are some of the benefits of cryotherapy. Doing this treatment has similar benefits to doing an ice bath, but it's on a turbocharged level because it's so much colder. And even though it's colder than an ice bath, it actually feels more tolerable because it's cold air rather than cold water. And it's incredible that minus 140 almost feels the same as 0 degree water. But unlike cold water, the maximum time in here is 3 minutes. Any longer would mean the skin starts to disintegrate. The treatment that we were having is different from other cryotherapy chambers because it has the head in, unlike others which have the head out. And this stimulates growth hormone, the pituitary gland, and in men increases testosterone. It also stimulates brown fat, which is a special kind of fat that generates heat and helps regulate body temperature. A 3-minute cryotherapy will burn about 600 calories because the body will use so much energy to bring it back to a normal temperature. And there's a huge boost in dopamine, endorphins and epinephrine, which boosts mood, focus and sleep. Cryotherapy helps reduce inflammation in the body, which is great for recovery, and the one I like is it builds mental resilience, doing challenging things in order to reset our comfort zone.
How are you feeling, LT?
This is unbelievable. I've got frosticles in my nostrils from nose breathing.
At this point, I wasn't having a great time in there. We had discussed that I'd have the window down for the last half so I could talk to Angus and the camera about how I was feeling, but that didn't happen. I couldn't see the timer because there was so much mist in there, and the cold was biting the backs of my legs. If only the window was down so I could talk this through. And then this happened.
Can I come out? Oh,
You alright?
yeah. I just, my legs are just so cold.
Come on, LT.
Okay. Just red light, remove everything. Everything.
I was in there for 2.5 minutes. My instant thought was, could I have lasted an extra 30 seconds? Does this mean I've failed? I went under the red light to warm up. My skin was like ice. It was like taking something out of a freezer.
I think the reason I got out before 3 minutes is just my legs were just, there was just like this, it was just biting, just bitter biting, especially on this part. And I think because got a little bit of a fatty area there, in my head I was thinking it's not got very good circulation, so it might not be able to take care of itself.
You disappointed with yourself that you failed?
Did I fail?
I did feel good, but I was too busy thinking about the window not coming down. This treatment cost £150, a fair bit of money, but it can be found cheaper elsewhere. But we wanted the coldest one in the world and the one with our head in. Would I have cryotherapy again? I'm not too sure. Perhaps if I was a professional athlete or presented with the opportunity again, then I would. But right now, I feel really happy with my ice baths. It's affordable, accessible, and it gives similar benefits. And like everything I do, I'm really pleased that I did it. At least now I know what minus 140 degrees feels like.